Juniper Bespoke was quite a long time in the making. It involved me sort of changing careers and retraining and doing an apprenticeship. But I think there was a turning point, which was when I'd started to write and illustrate stories for friends, make them into books. And I showed my brother one, and we were on a train going home for Christmas. So we had about 3 hours coming from London to Somerset, and I was like, do you think I can do this as a living? And he was like, read one to me, read one out loud to me. And I was like, oh, I don't want to, I'm shy. But I did. And by the end of me reading this book, there was a group of about 5 children sitting around in our little carriage. And my brother was like, I think that's your answer. I think you'll probably be okay. Every time I do a project, it's my favourite project. I sort of work on the theory that if I don't want to give it to them at the end, I've done the job well, because I love it and that's how much I would invest in it. So it's hard to pick a favourite or an unusual one. I think one of the most beautiful is that I once made a book that was someone's way of proposing to their partner. So I wrote and illustrated a story about how they met, which ended with a page showing the clock at Grand Central Station, and then that's where he gave it to her, and she said yes, and they're now very happily married. Books used to be about how can we get this information out to people quickly, and now you cannot do that quicker than online. So a book has to do something more to seduce you, which means publishers are more interested in taking risks. They're more interested in utilising materials so that they're going to slightly seduce the reader when they're sitting on the shelves. And you do see now in bookshops, there's fewer paperbacks with hot glue spines, and you can see kind of Coptic stitches and French folds, and like interesting things happen even in the commercial world of bookbinding.